Stream of consciousness. Let it fly. It is what it is. Fuck YouTube. Free thought. Maybe talking some truth, maybe talking some shit. Opinions that matter, opinions that don't even fucking matter. Well, there's only one way to sum this up. This YouTube channel, it's whatever. And that's the way I like it. Don't be scared. Just fucking build. Let's continue talking about how important comic canon actually is, and of course, let's not be hypocrites. Let's be honest here. I don't want any of my folk heroes, African legends, and myths to be reimagined as anything other than the characters I grew to know. And to be clear, I'm talking about mythology and fiction of any sort, genre, etc. Not biographical, totally different. And here's the thing. As long as you're being honest with yourselves, you feel the exact same way that I do about characters from your culture. Whether you are Scandinavian, Latin, Native American, West Indian, doesn't matter. Every culture has their myths, their characters, their larger-than-life characters. Would you like them reimagined? Especially when you consider how long you've grown with those characters. Remember that movie with Gerald Butler, The Gods of Egypt? There was a complete uproar over the whitewashing of Egyptian characters. Now to black people, I say, why couldn't that movie have been a reimagining? No, the truth is, black people didn't stand for it. Black, brown, whatever. We do not like our stories or history to be reimagined. Cool, no problem there. So what the hell do you think is gonna happen if you take established European stories and reimagine them? See, we have to be honest here. Spider-Man is quote-unquote white, all right? Always has been, and as a quote-unquote black kid, I gave two shits about his color because Peter Parker saved every fucking body. You understand? The dude had more heart than Superman. He legit worried about regular people. He wasn't invulnerable and yet put his body on the line time and time again. Peter Parker, the character himself, is highly relatable and likable. I didn't like Superman because I just thought he was a corny character and invulnerable. I couldn't relate. But that's no reason to turn him black just so I could relate or quote unquote see myself. I accepted the character as is. That's real life, folks. That's a big part of how messages used to be put in comics right there. You accept people, color, creed, sexuality, 2 legs, 1 leg, disabled, disfigured. You accept them based on character. See that? An important message injected into every old school comic book. And yet, it didn't feel like a sermon at all. We learned valuable lessons and we didn't even realize it. But when you reimagine a story, then you're basically deleting canon. You're basically saying that I'm going to use your intellectual property as I see fit, and to hell with whatever you established. Now see, as a writer myself, I would be furious because my story, my art, all that stuff matters to me. If I put it out, of course I want people to see it and hopefully feel the love, the story, the heart of the story, or the messages that I put in there. I want people to see those things correctly and as I envisioned it. Anything sideways of that, any kind of reimagining of anything that I write is no longer my work or the truth of my expression. Both of those things are important to any writer or any artist out here or any creative. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Tune in for the next video, if you will. And if you like this one, press the like button. If you dislike this one, press the dislike button. If you got questions or comments, put them down below. I'll check them out. I'll respond. And as always, please, people, spend less time on social media, way less time on social media. Instead, get out, interact with the outside world, take walks, read actual books. I promise they will elevate your mental. Believe me when I tell you. Please try to exercise more, and listen, if you are in any kind of anxious or depressed state or what have you, understand you are what you eat a lot of times. So please make sure you're watching your diet, make sure you exercise, and make sure you talk to the right therapist or psychologist. Remember, the right one, okay? Because not all therapists and psychologists are equal. Some are just in it because it's a lot of money to be made and they can give a damn about your mental health. I will see you guys next video. In between time, you guys take good care.